days. He's so experienced in that field. Sindarov, of course, a great quick player, but maybe he wants to get the job done here and now before it gets to the blitz stage. And we see from Sam Shankland already taking risks. We see the Perk defense, maybe a Philidor soon, and it's another English opening in the board on the left there between Sindarov and Martinez.
They are repeating the English opening, and I am so curious if it's gonna be another symmetrical position or G3. White is choosing to fianchetto his bishop, but Jose Martinez is ready to meet that bishop by placing his one on B7. As for Sam, how do you see the opening choice when you're on a must-win situation and you need to somehow complicate matters or get something muddy, messy at the least?
Yeah, I like Sam's opening choice. It worked against Vidit. He played this exact against Vidit in a must-win situation. He rode out the storm. He actually had a very dodgy opening with black, but eventually was able to turn it around and win. He kept a lot of tension. Here, Esipenko, probably having seen what happened in that Vidit against Shankland match, has come up with something I've never seen before, Anna. B3 in an E4 opening this early. And look at this, he's going to castle queenside. He's getting ready to castle long, despite the fact he only needs a draw. This is so ambitious, but also really cool to see.
I like it, and isn't it sometimes the best way to play for a draw, that you play for a win and you force your opponent to have to defend and hold?
Yeah, I mean, it takes nerves of steel, but yeah, that is the best way. Often you get a chance, right? If you go on the attack, you get a chance for a perpetual check or some simplifications later down the line. No need to rush with those. And you see the first new move. Apparently this idea has been played before, so I'm upset at myself that I've never seen it, because it looks really cool. It's a bit like the Carlsen variation of the Sicilian, where you kind of bring your queen out to d4, back to d2, fianchetto, castle. But, here we see the blue arrow appear. Already Sam needs to start striking, needs to go for the white king.
Yeah, and speaking of opening names, according to chess.com, this is the Philidor Defense Hannam Lion variation. Playing the Lion variation in a must-win situation, at least for the name, you gotta do it. That's what Sam is going for.
Exactly, Sam the Lionheart. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna try and roar in this game. He's gonna try and somehow find the courage to strike back. In the meantime, the white bishop defends its pawn. And I do fear for Sam that if he castles, it's almost an automatic that Andrey Esipenko throws pawns forward, g4, g5. So he's waiting, he doesn't commit. But this bishop move does see the bar rise in white's favour.
Yeah, and Esipenko did have a bit of a moment to prepare for.
It might be over any minute or any moment. White has already won a pawn. He just has to make sure not to allow counterplay, but he has foreseen, calculated. Yeah, Queen H7 check.
Checkmate, no? Queen H7.
It's finished.
Queen E7 he can take and go Rook G7, pick up a piece. King A8, Rook A6. No, this is it.
It's over. And after Bishop E7, how do you finish it off?
Up to you.
Up to me. Wow. Because up to me, I will give Rook D1 check next, yeah, if I'm allowed after Bishop E7.
How do you like Bishop E7, Bishop D6? No
Yeah,
tricks.
yeah, that one hurts big time. Then it resigns. Maybe that's what will happen. And Andrey knows. And he's Andrey's road. Yeah, he won 2-0 against Abbasov. That was also a very tough challenge. And after that, he won all the matches in the tiebreaks. Yeah, he just enjoys these tiebreaks. Yeah, he's just believing in his power that I'm controlling my nerves. I'm a super solid, great player. And why not?
Yeah. Same place, Queen E7, but
Queen
we
E7,
take and Rook G7, and it's over.
What a tournament Sam Shankland had. But the journey ends.
You can see it. G7, the pin. And last check.
Rook
Hoping
D7
for Bishop
back.
F6, Bishop takes F6, check. Or, but after any quieter moves, there's not much there. B takes C4, isn't it?
B takes C4, yeah.
Because now the bishop
And
is
resignation,
protecting the
yeah.
rook, and Andrey Esipenko advances for the tournament for Sam Shankland.
Yeah, whenever you are knocked out and you had such a great run and you fought so hard, it's heartbreaking. But yeah, that's the end of Sam Shankland's World Cup. What a journey it has been.
What's so merciless about this format as well, no? I mean, you can have one of the greatest tournaments of your life